they've now corrected him to 7th place as a result of his efforts in Dubai. So this time, he can't afford to make a mistake. Not if he wants to be going for significant honours, David. He's got to get this in. Well, it's not convincing. And were the legs in line? I'd like to see that from the side.
That was a good lift, but he doesn't seem, he's not on fire, is he? He's not doesn't seem to have woken up yet.
Yeah, just those feet looked.
Well, he wouldn't get the. Two referees have to agree that the feet are in line before they press their little button and the buzzer sounds.
So two Chinese athletes, Wu Meijin and Li Zheng, both real strong contenders. Wu Meijin for China, 4th in the world rankings as a result of his success in the student games. That was back in July in Villeneuve in France, when he snatched 120, 155 for a 275 total. So you would expect him to come here ready to do a lot more than that. Well, that's the opening performance of the Olympic silver medalist and the defending world champion. In fact, the world champion in 2002 and the world champion in 2003. 25 years of age, so really, in a sense, David, right at the height of his powers. Cannon lurking there as the technical controller or guardian of the warm-up room. Now the other man from Taipei, Wang Xinhuan, 29 years of age. Like his teammate, actually also failed to total in the Olympic Games in Athens, the last really big competition for all of these men. Oh, that's better. Asian Championships recently opened up with a 125, went 151 for a 276 total. So, could this be the man of the night?
Follow himself, well, have a little drink of orange and get back out there and do it. So again, just to remind you, these men are weighing under 9 stone. And the weight on the bar, 122 kilos. So this is well over double body weight. About 10 kilos over double body weight.
He thinks, and all the Chinese coaches, that was an unexpected hiccup. The first failure. But a life given away, really. Now 123 for the Korean. Quite interesting, this 5 kilo increase, which even at this level is a reasonable question to ask yourself. He's got one more chance to try and find the answer. I think there's a sense amongst these men, the two men from Taipei and the Chinese and the Korean, that this is all quite tight and close, and they know that there's a title up for grabs here when you think of the overall championship.
Well, I'm just wondering what's happening here now.
Was he going for 123 again? Must be. Sure.
He opened on 120. Well, no, this is the China man.
Oh, sorry.
Opened on 122.
Yeah. Now this is Wang. No, it's not.
This is Meijin.
Wu Meijin, yeah. 125.
Which means that the Hon must have jumped to 125 then.
Yeah.
Which in a way is madness.
Well, whether it is or not, we'll have to wait and see. We won't have too long to wait. But this is certainly going to put the pressure, turn the screw. This is the man who holds the championship, won the title in Vancouver.
And that looks very, very heavy. So it's turning out. I mean, really, it's anybody's competition, isn't it? At the moment,
absolutely.
There's nobody running away with it.
You would have expected that this little quintet of men, 2 from Taipei, 2 from China, 1 from Korea, all opening around the 120, 122 mark. If that was their aspiration, that in fact they would have actually performed a lot better. Now there's a chance here for Wang with 125 on the board. Now this is just 3 kilos up from his first effort. Here's the man who's beginning to get his nose in front. Not the lightest, but 125 kilos on the board. That's what matters at the moment. 2 out of 2. And he's in the driving seat now because he's able to watch, David, now whatever the others go for. They've all got to try and lift 125.
We'll be next.
And of course, he's still got 1 lift remaining. Looks quite pleased with himself.
It's a bit of a nearly man, the Wang Xinyuan from Taipei. 4th in the Olympics in Sydney, 3rd in the World Championships back in Athens in '99, now 29 years of age. Could he really come back and grab a world title? Could be.
Could happen.
Could happen.
Today could be the day.
Yeah.
So, failure with 120, then a success, and now a big jump. And on this occasion, proving too big, not just from a physical viewpoint, but also psychologically. Just pulling on that bar, realising just how heavy it was, and deciding not to go underneath.
So we have a situation now that we've got Wang Xinyuan of Taipei, who's got 125. Li Zheng has got 122 for China, and likewise Wu Meijin. And this is Li for Korea.
Yes, now of course he succeeded with 118, failed with 123, and now he's going for broke with 125. So if he gets this, he's right back into the competition. If he fails, he's left down on 118 with quite a big deficit to make up in the clean and jerk.
He's heavier than the lifter from Taipei, so it would only put him into the silver medal position in the snatch phase at this moment, but as you rightly say, it puts him back in with an overall medal chance, or a better one.
Oh, well, look at that. He took the gamble, he believed in himself. Now that's good communication between coach and lifter. They worked out what the problem was. It wasn't strength, it was focus, it was technique. It's good to see somebody perform under pressure and come right back into the competition like that.
So right up there at the moment, Korea and Taipei. Oh, these are crucial moments for the Chinese. So Wu Meijin, I guess this is the guy we thought, being the defending champion, that we had down as our favourite to win again tonight, but it's not going to be plain sailing. 126 kilos, just the 1 kilo to edge himself into first place. Heavier than Wang, so that's the reason for that extra kilo going on. Still doesn't look convincing to me.
Just not there today.
No.
Just too heavy. So he's left on 122, and the only person that can change things now, from China anyway, is his teammate. There was one attempt left.
So at the moment, you have to say that the Chinese haven't really quite worked this out. And remember also that Wang, whatever happens, whatever Li Zheng does, Wang has still got one more lift. There it is. 2 men, 2 lifts. Quite a lot of red for failure. But 1 or 2 men, most notably the young 16-year-old Benrouzi from Iran, well, he'll have enjoyed himself so far.
Well, Wang deciding to come out on 126, which I think is wise, but I thought the 125 was right on his limit, so I think this is an extra kilo is probably all he could expect, and then he's just got to sit back and hope that it's enough to hold on to that gold medal.
Well, Li Zheng weighed in at 55.49, which is lighter than Wang, so it does mean that Li Zheng only has to do 126 to go into first place. And it's not there because all he has to do now is well, 126 he's got to do because the bar can't go down. So Li Zheng, 21-year-old former junior world champion, the only man who can take it away from Wang at the halfway stage. So can he pick up 4 more kilos?
If he's successful, he can take over the lead from the Vietnamese lifter.
So quite a tight competition. There was only 25 kilos difference between the lowest entered and the highest entered total, 260 to 285. But Li Zheng now actually going for 127. So that would suggest he's confident.
Doesn't need it though. Doesn't need it, but he's done it. So there it is.
127, and China lead at the halfway stage in this men's 56 kilo World Weightlifting Championship. Li Zheng takes the lead away from Wang Xinhuan of Taipei on 125, and Li of Korea, heavier, also on 125, but he's now in the bronze medal position, and Wu Meijin, the defending champion, down on 122 kilos. So a spread of 5 kilos between the first 4, but Li Zheng pulling it out of the fire for the Chinese, but we are, as I said, only at the halfway stage.